Yeah, what's up with y'all boys and girls, man? Hey, it's Jay Briggs here on this beautiful money-making Thursday here with the PickDawgz Morning Show. We're live 365 just to let you guys know our thoughts, opinions, and how we see the day's action playing out. We got 5 games on the card today. 3 elimination games from Major League Baseball. Somebody's going to the next round. Somebody going home. We got 1 game from the NFL. It was supposed to be a really great game, but due to some injuries, it might not be the best. Still some betting value, though. We'll talk about it. And then we got a random ugly one from college football tonight, but an interesting one there as well. So we'll talk about them all, break them down, let you guys know our thoughts, opinions, and of course, whatever else in between. Money making Thursday. Chris, what's happening? How we doing?
Doing well. Yeah, just another quiet day, but we're not going to have them for much longer. We cashed another play of the day yesterday with the Guardians. Just ready to break down the card today. Ready to make some money. Even though the card may be small, we can still make some big money today. So I'm ready to talk through it with you guys.
Let's do it. Brian B., how you doing?
Oh, 1-0 yesterday. I sweated out the Yankees, Red Sox under 7.5. I mean, with that bases loaded, just got by the skin of my teeth on that one. But today's card is small, but I think as long as you limit it and go for the best bets, I think there's plenty of opportunities out there.
I yesterday had one play and I lost. I had the Red Sox, which was frustrating because I went 3-1 yesterday here on the show. I had the Guardians, I had the Padres and the Dodgers and the Red Sox. I wasn't mad at my Red Sox play though. I had to attack that value. I just had to. So shout out to the Yankees. We'll see. They prolong their season for one more game.
Oh, I mean, if they play the Blue Jays in the next round, that'll be an easy one for them. I mean,
easy trip home.
Red Sox would have taken out Toronto, but that's just my opinion. What do I know?
Yeah, we'll talk about it here momentarily. And oddly enough, is today I actually have bet all 5 games. I have a premium on all 5 games. So I'm just gonna give you a couple premiums today. I actually really like the card. I ain't going light today, Brian. I bet everything.
See, I'm trying to take it easy going into like Saturday and Sunday because there's so much out there. I don't want to force anything. So I only have one premium pick, but I hear what you're saying. I mean, I like some spots here for some teams.
Nah, yeah, I bet it all today. And then on the lowest the low, the NBA returned today. Preseason. Nothing crazy. Game starting in about 40 minutes or so. Knicks Sixers should be interesting. I ain't got no action. I told y'all when I will have some action in preseason, but unless I love it, I ain't gonna tell y'all to do it. They got Knicks 6.5. I would kind of lean towards the Sixers, but I'm not betting it. I'm not betting it. Purpose that. So, yeah, man. You ready to get into it? It's probably gonna be a shorter episode today. You ready to do it?
Yep.
Yeah, ready to break it down.
Let's do it. We will start in baseball. First game of the day. We got the Detroit Tigers out on the road facing the Cleveland Guardians. Slade Ciccone on the mound for the Guardians. Jack Flaherty on the mound for the Tigers. Guardians. Slight home favorites, minus $1.20, minus $1.30. Kind of do your line shopping. You can get the Tigers plus 105, kind of plus 110-ish. Do your line shopping. Total 7.5. Chris, what's your thoughts here?
Let's see. I think I'm leaning towards the Guardians here. Just because two starters in Ciccone and Flaherty that really weren't trustworthy down the stretch, but Flaherty hadn't been trustworthy for the better part of the season. It's been hard to back. I think the number's still around 30% of team starts that the Tigers won with Flaherty on the hill this season. The Guardians got back on track I think the Guardians get it done here. I think the Tigers' run is over. So I'm gonna roll with Cleveland in this one to win the series.
Great. Sticking the nail in the Tigers. You're done with them. They're done. Cooked, finito, just like that.
What happens when you start Jack Flaherty in Game 3?
Shaking my head. Brian, you got any thoughts here?
I think Chris is I think he's on point there. I'll take Cleveland Guardians. I think a lot of people will be on the Guardians, but I think it's the right call. Ciccone, over his last half dozen or so games, he's had a start where he went 7 innings. I think he allowed 3 hits, 8 innings, a 1-hitter. Flaherty's just been worse than mediocre all season. So Guardians at home, and this price isn't too bad. I'll take Cleveland.
Y'all are crazy. Flaherty's last 2 starts were against the Guardians, and the first one wasn't all that bad. 5 innings, 3 hits, 1 earned. I'll take that. The second one was a little dicey. 4 innings, 5 hits, 3 earned against the Guardians. Thing is y'all over here acting like Ciccone is something to ride home about, and I don't trust this guy whatsoever. 3 of his last 5 starts, I just haven't really been all that impressed. He pitched well against KC. We know KC was an under team all season, though. I'm throwing that out the window. And then he pitched well against the Twins. Man, the Twins ain't been the Twins since the trade deadline. So I'm not really going to take too much from that either. Let's look at the other 3 starts. Against Boston, 5 innings, 11 hits, 7 earned. Got cranked. His most recent start, the last time he started, was right after the Tiger series. They went home, and they played the Rangers. Rangers were done. Cleveland was still battling, still trying to lock up positioning. They weren't locked into anything. And what happened? The Rangers came in there and lit him up. 5 innings, 4 earned. That was his last start against my Rangers, who were done, cooked, finito, playing terrible, had just came off a 9-game losing streak. So in a very meaningful spot, the last time the Guardians needed Ciccone, he was ass. That's all I'm saying. I don't trust him whatsoever. I have been a Tigers lover all season. I have been a Tigers backer all season, and I'm going to be that to the end. I think they're the better team. I think Jack Flaherty is the better starter today. Put some respect on Jack Flaherty's name. And I'm attacking plus money with the Tigers. I get that the Guardians are at home. That was an extremely good game yesterday. Super competitive until the Guardians busted it open late. I'm on Detroit. Attacking the value, and I'm taking the better team. That's my thought process on this one. So we keep it rolling. Were you going to say something, Chris?
No.
Okay. We keep it rolling. I told you I bet every game today, so. Padres, Cubs. Padres out on the road facing Chicago. On the mound in this one is Yu Darvish and Jameson Taillon. Cubs slight home favorites minus $1.15, total 7.5. Brian B, how we feeling?
Yeah, this game doesn't make much sense to me because Jameson Taillon over his last 7 games has been just lights out. Very good on the mound, and Yu Darvish has been getting blown up. I know Padres won yesterday, but the Cubs 50-31 at home. It seems very light to bet Chicago here, so I'm going to go the opposite. I'll take the Padres to get the W and break the hearts of the Cubbies fans.
This is actually where my play of the day is today. I bet all 5. I'm going to give y'all most of them. If you want to know my thoughts on this one, PickDawgz Premium, $25. Hate to do y'all like that, but I can't get y'all all 5. I can't do that.
You can't be that nice.
I can't be that nice. Exactly. So I'm going to keep this one. I'm going to tuck this one. Chris?
Yeah, Cubs all day here. Padres are cooked. They have the better bullpen, but no way I'm trusting San Diego in this spot with you garbage on the mound.
Hey, chill.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll see.
Jameson Taillon, he's not my favorite option, but Darvish, what has Darvish shown that he can he can all of a sudden turn what's been a terrible second half of the season around to.
I can't believe you waited to the playoffs for that. That's actually pretty funny.
That was one of our oldest bits.
I've never heard
I
that.
just resurrected it. Yeah, no, it's you garbage. Yeah. Yeah, no. There's a reason he was given that name. So give me the Cubs here. Like I said, I'm not a huge James. I'm not president of the Jameson Tyone fan club, but I think he's going to be good enough here.
I thought you were the founding member.
He might be.
No, that was you. No, that was you.
That Padres bullpen's nasty though. You just got to get 5 innings from Dawgz. Keep him.
But you got to also have a lead for it to make an impact. And right now I'm gonna have to go back and look here. Give me a second.
I wonder what Darvish's postseason numbers are.
I just got hold on. I gotta get to his page here. God damn it. My fingers don't want to work this morning. That's what she said.
That's what she said.
Got to put down the Pepperidge Farm cookie.
First of all, I don't just have a bag of Pepperidge Farm cookies just on standby. I used to. So down his final 6 starts of the season, Darvish wasn't more than a 5-inning guy. He gave up 2, 3, 4 runs, 5.40 ERA. Numbers like that, you're not going to be able to get to the bullpen. So give me the Cubs here.
You look at his last 6 playoff games, he's had good numbers, but that was when he was younger. I get it. But
if I were to give out a play in this game, I will go Nerfy. That's why I do like a Nerfy. No run first inning. I think we do get out of the first inning and no run score. I think Darvish settles in first inning. It may not be 1, 2, 3, but I do think he gets out of it. And same thing with Taillon. After the first inning, it might get a little dicey, but it's been a understyle series thus far. I think it kind of stays that. And I think the first inning will be no runs put on the board. So that's what I'll give y'all here in this game. No runs first inning. All right. Last one of the day. In Major League Baseball, we got the Yankees. $1.80 home favorite over the Boston Red Sox. Cam Schlittler on the mound for the Yankees. And it looks like bullpen game for the Red Sox. Early is getting the start. Kind of crazy early getting the start late, but I trust them. I trust the Red Sox. Fuck the Yankees. Adios to them. Goodbye. You had a good season. It all comes to an end today. And I have a pretty penny on the Red Sox today. Again, my favorite plays in the Padres Cubs game, but I got a really pretty penny on the Red Sox today. I basically doubled my bet. I lost yesterday, so I got like 2 times today because I believe the Red Sox win this series. And here's my thought process, man. I think this is a legitimate 50-50 game. I think it's 50-50. 50-50. But the Yankees are so goddamn overrated, so overvalued, so public that they're $1.80 here. Watching those first 2 games, nothing tells me the Yankees should be this sizable as a favorite. Nothing. Nothing tells me that. And with the way the Red Sox are battling them all season, man, I have to be on the value. I have to be on the value, bro. I have to be. Are the Yankees on paper the more talented team? Yes, they are. I'm not naive. I get it. But talent don't win you that many games in baseball. It just doesn't. It's not worth as much as you think. And I think the Red Sox do all the little things much better than the Yankees. And in games like this, that's what matters. Not the talent, but how you do the little things. And for that reason is why I have a pretty penny tonight on the Boston Red Sox to send the New York Yankees home. Adios, amigos, to the New York Yankees. Chris?
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be as much of a bullpen game. I think Connolly early is going to be a true starter here. I mean, he's gone about 4 or 5 innings in all of his starts this season. So You got 2 young pitchers on the mound, but I think this is a spot where managers play an impact here. I think Boone's too much of an idiot to give Cam Schlittler a quick hook if he starts to struggle. I think Alex Cora will keep his finger on the pulse. And if he sees early start to struggle, I think this could be a bit of an advantage for the Red Sox. So I'm going to take the Red Sox here, plus 1.5. I'll put a little bit on plus 150 money line.
Brian,
I think we need Romanelli on here to even things out. For me, I'm going to go with the New York Yankees. It's not minus 180. It's like minus 155 or so. So the price isn't too bad. Cam Schlittler here, whatever you pronounce his name, he's been giving consistent starts all season long, a bigger body of work. You know that you're going to get a strong outing from him early. He has good potential, and I've liked what I've seen from the 19 innings he's pitched. But this Yankees team, their bullpen's just as good as Boston, if not better. And at home, I just don't see him losing this game at Yankee Stadium. So I'm not a big Yankees guy, but in this case, I think the Yankees are the play.
I think this game is exactly what this full season has been. Everybody overhyping the Yankees and everybody just overlooking the Red Sox. And these teams are only separated by like what, 3 games? 3 games. Or maybe I'm over exaggerating. It's like 4 or 5, but it's not that big. It's not that big, man. So I'm rocking with the value, man. I'm rocking with the Sox. Love that. Dirty.
What's the plus 1.5? Maybe that's the play.
155.
Well, I think it's a 1-run game, so we'll see.
Okay. That's baseball for today, man. Elimination day, man. 3 of these teams we will say goodbye to, and 3 teams will be punching their ticket to the next round. All right. Next up, we'll head to college football. Sam Houston out on the road versus New Mexico State. Sam Houston favorites in this game. 1.5 point road favorites, total 52.5. Chris, how we feeling?
I'm leaning towards New Mexico State here, but it's like 51-49. Like I really don't have a strong grasp on this game. The only thing is that I just don't trust this Sam Houston offense. They like to run the ball a ton, but they're not really overly effective with it. New Mexico State gives up a fair number of heavy rushes, but nothing about this game to me says that Sam Houston should be favored on the road. There's a reason that this is like a standalone game on Thursday, because I don't know if anybody would want to watch this, but I'm going to lean towards New Mexico State here just because it doesn't look like Sam Houston's recovered from losing their coach, and they just haven't been able to get stops. I mean, they've given up 37 plus in all their games this season. So give me New Mexico State here.
Brian?
Well, we have all these elimination games. We have an NFL Thursday night game. You know what I'm going to be watching on my TV? I'm going to be watching Sam Houston and New Mexico State here. This is my Conference USA game of the year. So that's my one best bet today. So guys, head on over to PickDawgz.com, pick it up.
Fair enough. I have a play in this game tonight as well. I'm going to give it to y'all right here for free. I don't have a lot on it, but I did put some money on it. I just think the 0-4 team favored on the road against the 2-2 team speaks volume. Like, it's not that hard of a handicap, in my opinion. This team is 0-4, coming off of a bye. Last time they played, they got their doors blown off by Texas. New Mexico State's at home tonight. They got 2 wins. Bryant and who's the other one? Tulsa. That Tulsa win's actually an I win. But I don't want to read too much into it. I think the line is dictating my thought process here. I'm just line reading. Again, 0-4 team, favored on the road against a team that's 2-2. Perks my ears up. This Sam Houston team is bad, but I think they get their first win tonight. So I got a couple bucks on Sam Houston tonight. So my thought process in that one. Last game of the night, fellas. Thursday night football. That's where I kind of missed that graphic. That's plus 340. I guess I put extra space on the Niners on the money line. But it's Niners right now, currently 8.5 point dogs. Total 44.5. Brian, what we thinking?
I couldn't get there on a premium pick, but I think I'm going to take the San Francisco 49ers. I'd like to get 8.5. You got to do your line shopping here. There's some 7.5s out there, but I know Niners are dealing with some injuries, but this is a rivalry game. Rams have had some tough games in a row. Not that the Niners haven't, but I just think this is a closer game than people expect. So I'll take the points. And I'll also take Puka Nacua anytime touchdown and Christian McCaffrey anytime touchdown.
I got a premium on the side in this one. You can scoop it up, $30, PickDawgz premium. I will talk about pretty much everything else. I like a Christian McCaffrey anytime touchdown. I like the over in this football game tonight. I think I'm well aware of how banged up the San Francisco 49ers are coming into this one. No Kittle, no Juwan Jennings, no Pearsall, no Brock Purdy. If they're going to do anything offensively tonight, it's going to be on the shoulders of one of the best play callers in the game, Kyle Shanahan, and one of the best running backs in the game in Christian McCaffrey. When you look at the numbers this season for when Purdy's been on the field and when Mac Jones has been on the field, I'm a Mac Jones hater. Everybody knows that. Give me a Mac Jones INT tonight. I have to be realistic about it, though. His numbers versus Purdy are not what you may think. They're actually really identical. There's not really a huge drop-off from the two. I will admit, though, the Purdy played the tougher competition than Mac Jones did. Mac Jones played the Saints and I think the Titans. So, take what you want from that. I say that to say short week division game. I know the last time these two teams played, it was extremely low scoring. Final score was 12-6. I still think the Niners will be able to move the football in this game tonight, though, and enough to get us up and over the total. Their defense scares me. I think the Rams will be able to move the football in this one, pretty much at will. Stafford, in my opinion, has been the second best quarterback in the NFL thus far this season. He's playing his ass off right now. Shout out Matthew Stafford. Puka Nacua has been the best receiver in the game thus far. Like that, when Stafford got a connection with a receiver, man, it's nasty. And I'm really not trying to step in front of them. I'm not in love with what I've seen from the Niners defense. So I definitely think the Rams will be able to do what they do and move the football in this one tonight. So I like an over. I like a Mac Jones INT. I like Christian McCaffrey anytime touchdown. Really give me Christian McCaffrey 2 touchdowns. Give me a Mac Jones touchdown. And come back to me because there's something else I've logged. It just fogged up my brain there for a second, but I like the over quite a bit. I think both teams will be able to move the football. Chris?
Yeah, I got the side as well for us. It's my only play on the premium side today, but I'm going to go with the under. I just think it's two teams that have been able to lean on their defense. The Rams defense has been really, really solid this season. San Francisco 49ers, the only way they're going to have a chance in this game is to play ball control and to, turn this into a bit of a lower scoring, grind it out kind of game. So I think whichever way it ends up going, the defense is going to play a big factor in it. So I'm going to roll with the under 44.5.
Brian?
He started.
Already went, but I think I like Chris's call with the under. I think the Niners are a little healthier on defense. If they're going to stay in this game, they need ball control, like Chris said. So I'll lean towards the under as well.
Fair enough. Ladies and gentlemen, we did it. Covered all 5 games, 3 from Major League Baseball wild card postseason. 3 teams punching their ticket to the next round. 3 teams taking their ass home to Cancun. College football. random Thursday night game. New Mexico State Sam Houston.
That's a good game. Don't you laughing at that?
I didn't say it was a bad game. I said random.
Oh, no, that was me that said it was a shit game.
Yeah, it's random is what I would call it.
They all pay out the same.
And
You feel more disgusting than it.
and the NFL Thursday nighter. Y'all keep asking me about NBA preseason. I didn't bet it tonight. I didn't bet it at all today. If I were to, I would lean towards the Sixers. Again, I have $0. I might turn it on here in a second, but just kind of ceremonial. Fuck it. Y'all want it? I'll say Sixers. I'll say Sixers. It's still 6.5.
There's 1-7 at Pinnacle, but it's 6.5.
I'll lean Sixers. Again, I have $0 on this. Don't hold this. Don't hold
We're
me.
counting that against you if you lose.
Yeah. I'm gonna lean Sixers. Knicks are the better team, but it's preseason, fam. Like none of that matters, bro. None of it matters. This is just get in, get up and down, get a sweat in. This is the first game of preseason. Abu Dhabi, like there will be some spots we can make some money in the preseason, and I promise you, I will tell y'all these here on the show. We'll be on them. We'll be on them. But this is just one, no data, no nothing. I lean Sixers. I don't have any money on it though. So I do got money on all 5 games, actual games today though. I got money on all 5 of them. And you can scoop those up for me over at PickDawgz Premium. I gave 3 of them right here for y'all on the show. The 2 I didn't give are my Major League Baseball play of the day. You can scoop that one up for $25. And my NFL play of the night, Thursday night play of the night. It's the play on the side in the game. You can scoop that one up for $30. PickDawgz Premium. Best thing to do, hop on something long term. Think about hopping on a month. If you hop on that month, you get 8 days of NBA to start. Because we're in October, baby. It's the 2nd. The NBA is back on the 22nd. 20 days from now. 20 days, 3 weeks. Count them down. We're gonna be there, man. So it's that time. I'm pumped up, and I will be having some preseason bets in there. I won't have a ton. Don't hold me to it. I won't have a ton. But if there's something I like, some I feel like attacking, I will have it on the premium side. So hop on with me. Let's make it a great month. My birthday month, man. The month that starts off my season typically. You know, summer is usually a year at the time I take my time off. But the fall is when I start to heat it up. And we're about to do exactly that, man. So hop on something long-term. Pair me up with one of the guys. Let's make tonight a profitable night. Let's make this week a profitable week. Let's make this weekend a profitable weekend. Let's make this month one to remember. Chris, what you got going on today, my man?
Yeah, like I said, only one play for me on the premium side. Just the side from the NFL game tonight, but seeing the board really well right now. We've hit 5 straight premium winners over on the website, and this is where we're starting to ramp up. You know, like you said, you know, it's going to be NHL around the corner. Going to be really locked in on NHL this season. Going to have my season pass up in the next day or two. Going to be zoned in on NBA. College basketball is just around the corner. This is what we live for, and this is where we're going to start making our money. Yeah, we have been making money, but we're going to really start, you know, going heavy on these cards. So, you know, like Jay said, jump on board, pair me up with Jay, Brian, pair all 3 of us up. But you'll definitely get you'll get your money's worth over at PickDawgz Premium. Just remember to use that promo code PICK. You can see at the bottom of the screen. Get 15% off. Like I said, we're all locked in, but I'm really seeing the card well right now. So make sure that you check that out.
Hop on with the franchise. Brian B, what you got going on today, my man?
Oh, coming in today, ranked number 2 at PickDawgz.com. Profit last 365, 10-2, last 12 titaniums. College football 104 and 73, 59% last 2 seasons. I got one play, Conference USA Game of the Year over there at PickDawgz.com. Check it out. $30 gets you that winner. Pair me up with these guys. Maybe football. We got NBA basketball and hockey. All 3 of us cover all across the board. So check it out.
Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. You know I'm biased. Why would you ask me this question? Why would you ask me that? You know I'm biased. You know who winning it this year? Revenge season. Everybody knows. I'm that man. 7-7.
Joel Embiid this year.
7-7. We'll get his first. NBA MVP. But I'm biased, so I'll admit it. I'm biased. But if there was a storyline, if there was a time, if there was a moment to do it, it's this year. You feel me? It's this one. So we'll see. The reason I don't Anthony Davis, I actually don't think that's a terrible take. But I just think they got A, I don't trust him injury-wise. And B, that Mavericks team is so deep. I just think there's not gonna be enough to go around. You feel me? He's gonna be the best player amongst all of them. And that Mavs team is gonna be good this year. But I don't know if his numbers are going to quite be MVP level with all the role players going on there in Dallas. Keep an eye on Dallas this year, though. I'm not on that wagon, for all y'all wonder. I'm no longer a Dallas Mavericks fan. Last season, I hated on them. I was a hater of them last year. I am no longer that. I will keep it completely, you know what I mean? I think they're a really good team. I think they're a title contender this year if they can get healthy and get enough time underneath their belt. I'm no longer a Mavericks fan, though. If you're wondering who I'm a fan of, I am a Los Angeles Laker fan. Hashtag Lake Show. So just letting y'all know what it is, what it ain't. I think the Mavs got a good team this year, though. I do. But I like some of the moves a couple other teams made, like Houston, the Lakers acquiring Aiden. Even the Clippers, bro. I slick like the Clippers, and I don't know why. I got to get that shit out of my head, but I slick like the Clippers. The Clippers, the more and more you look at that roster, you either like this is the retirement home or this is the year all these guys get a ring. So, you know, I think it's going to be a fun NBA season. I kind of want to see what Pacers look like, Halliburton and what their lineup's going to look like coming out of the year. Will the Knicks actually take that next step? How healthy will the Sixers be this year? You know, there's a lot of storylines this year in the NBA. It's gonna be a fun year. It's gonna be a fun year, an interesting one as well. Kind of wide open right now. There's nobody I would just say is my outright favorite, especially with the Celtics banged up the way they are, having to make the moves they had to make. Of course, the Thunder coming back in full strength, though. Will teams figure them out? It's kind of a $1 million question, or will they kind of continue to play the bully ball they've played over the last couple seasons, and will they run through the NBA kind of like they did last year? I still don't think people realize how historically good the Thunder were last year. Was it a fluke? Will Shea come back and be that dominant? Will he continue to get that superstar whistle that he got last year? NBA is back, baby. So I just, I could talk all damn day. But these are all the burning questions in my mind. We'll be talking about them. Jam session will be back before you know it. And can't wait to be talking about it, man. Can't wait to be talking about it. So other than that, it is parlay time, man. It's parlay time. Final part of the show. Parlay. Chris, what you doing tonight?
Should parlay up the baseball. Let's go with the Red Sox. Let's go with the Cubs and the Guardians.
There you go. I'm actually surprised you don't have no premium in baseball today. Like, what's up with that? You scared?
No, I just couldn't find an angle I liked.
Fair.
I'll have something for game one of the divisional series. So,
fair.
Blue Jays money line.
Just pick against the Blue Jays and you'll go 3-0 or whatever it is.
All right, bro. Y'all gonna learn.
Brian
I just like messing with them.
Brian just says stuff.
Yeah, I don't know about that. But I'll be rooting against Toronto just because Chris and you guys are rooting for him. So I'm just the opposite. Anyway, for my parlay, I'll take the Padres money line, Yankees money line, and I had down the Ninjas plus 8.5, but that's the Niners.
The Ninjas.
It's the Niners.
Okay, let's see. What am I doing today? What do I want to parlay up? I'm just gonna parlay up my 3 premiums that I gave y'all for free because I got money on all of them. So I already gave them to y'all. You might as well parlay them up. The ones I gave y'all were Tigers money line, Red Sox money line, Sam Houston money line. in the college football. That's what I like. Parlay those 3 up. You should be good. Should have a good night. We'll see. We'll discuss tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday. What we got on the card tomorrow?
I have college football.
No baseball, no NFL, just 5 college football. That's it.
Yep.
Western Kentucky, Delaware, Charlotte, South Florida, New Mexico, San Jose State, Western Virginia, BYU, Colorado State, San Diego State. Ew, that's nasty.
There's a bunch of good games on it. But the thing is, this is a good time for us to gear up for, like you said, NBA, NHL. So one good winning premium best bet. That's nothing wrong with that.
That is what we got tomorrow. We got Lakers Sun tomorrow. I'm gonna look into that game a little bit tonight. I'm gonna look into it. And then we also got the WNBA Finals Game 1 tomorrow. We got Mercury Aces Game 1.
You forgot the Pelicans have a big game tomorrow.
Yeah, I count that as today, but it's tomorrow. It's
is that tomorrow? It's 5:30.
It's 4 a.m. So it's like we won't be on to talk about it before then. So
I'm gonna get up tomorrow 5:30 in the morning and watch that one.
Sure. I won't. I'll catch the highlights, man. Speaking of the highlights, check out our individual content we have here on the YouTube channel. The wraparound will be back before you know it. The jam session will be back before you know it. Brian every day does his Take It to the Bank here on the YouTube channel. Of course, MLB playoffs in full effect. If you're not watching the rundown, I don't know what you're doing. Check out the rundown every single day. We got the lowdown with Jeremy Kahn. We got Top Dogs with Jeremy and Mark Zeno. We got the morning wager with Mark Zeno. We got Ashley's Edge. We got the individual videos with Chris and Brad. We got Brad 7 free picks in just 5 minutes. We got the Yangle with Jay Yang. Am I missing anything? We got Eric's video, Al's video, Mills's video covering props. We got the soccer videos. Come on, man. We working. Plenty of different strokes for folks, man. Check it all out. PickDawgz Premium. Check out the written content over at the site as well. Check out the betting tools. Tomorrow on the show, we will be doing the polls for Circa to get the Circa results. So be here or be square.
I'll be tuning in.
Yes, sir. So smaller show tomorrow with not a huge card. So I'll be able to spend some time going through that. And yeah, man, that's really all I got for y'all today. Chris, any final words before we got here for today?
Go Leafs, go.
They're gonna lose to Montreal first game. Go Canadians and Alouettes.
Is he done talking?
It's okay, Chris. We're gonna get the last laugh. We're gonna get it when those Blue Jays hoist the pennant. We're gonna get the last laugh. Brian, any final words before we get out of here?
Go Bronx Bombers. That's all I got to say.
Boo. See y'all tomorrow, man. Appreciate y'all. Make it a winning day. Aloha.